What happens after you die? That, my friends, is my question for you today, because it is something that I have spent so many hours of my life, countless amounts of hours, pondering about. And I'm sure that you guys have pondered about it too, because it's something that will probably never be answered in our world, because no one has ever come back from death and told us about the experience, because no one's ever done it. It's just never happened, and it probably never will. We might come up with some crazy fucking technology that allows us to die and then come back, but as far as I know, no one's ever done it. And if they have, who knows if they're lying or not? You'll never know until it happens to you. And if nothing happens after you die, then you're fucked, because then you won't know what happens after you die. You'll just have waited your whole life to find out this amazing question, the answer to this question, and you won't find it out, which is unfortunate, because if nothing happens after you die, then that sucks. But before I get started, I just wanted to say that I don't mean to offend anyone's religion in this. If you have heavy religious views, or if you are religious in the slightest, I don't mean to offend you. I'm not going to be naming any types of religion. I'm not going to be naming any ridiculous views of any types of ridiculous religions. I'm not calling religions ridiculous. I just like saying ridiculous a lot because it makes me sound fucking awesome. I don't know. I don't know why I said ridiculous so many times, but I'm not going to be judging any religions in this, so don't worry. No need to fear. Eric is here. But as of right now, I personally just don't believe in any religions, just because of the fact that there's so much stuff in them that just doesn't seem believable to me. I'm not going to say which religions have that kind of stuff in it, but it seems just like religions in general, all of them, to me, just have a lot of stuff that is hard for me to grasp and get a good hold of in my belief part of my brain, if there is a belief part of my brain. But yeah, as of right now, I don't really know what I believe in. Part of me thinks that after you die is kind of like trying to think about before you were born, because you can't do that. Try and think about any time before you're born. You can't. You just have memories, like false memories pretty much, made up of what you've been taught by other people and what you've been taught in like history class and stuff. Like, try and think of the 80s. If you're me and you're only 16, if you're like me rather, and you're only 16, you can't think of the 80s because you weren't alive in the 80s. You were not even thought of yet. No one even knew that you were going to exist. But like, I feel like that's definitely a possibility of what happens after you die. It's just kind of like trying to think about before you're born. You're not in existence whatsoever. You're just kind of gone forever, and that would suck, because I kind of want something to happen after I die, because that would be awesome if there was some like gold mine of amazingness that you could go to when you die. But no one knows, and I'm never gonna know. Voice crack. That was my first voice crack in a while. Damn. Been going on a streak of no voice cracks. But yeah, I'm never gonna know till I actually die, which is sad. But another one of my beliefs is that reincarnation could very likely be true, because I don't know, there's something about it that just makes me think that it's like more logical than any other thought about death or what happens after you die. It's just, I can't even put my finger on it. It just seems like it could very definitely likely whatever you want to say. I'm just fucking up a lot here. It's really late. It's 2:10 a.m. This is literally like my 10th take on this commentary, and I'm just fucking up a lot now. But you know, I feel like reincarnation is definitely a possibility, because there have been cases, and there's actually a book written on it. I don't know what the book is called, to be honest, but it's a book about how kids who are very young are talking about previous lives, because they say when you reincarnate that you wouldn't be able to remember your previous life. Like, try and think of a previous life right now if you do believe in reincarnation. Like, you can't, because you just can't, because you don't know if there was a previous life. But for all you know, there could be, or for all you don't know, I guess would make more sense. But you know, there have been cases of kids talking about like their 35th birthday to their parents, and their parents are just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you're only 4 years old or something like that. It's kind of funny. But if reincarnation's real, good, because then I'll just be dying and living over and over again. And hopefully one day, if I do reincarnate multiple times, and if I figure out the cycle of reincarnation and just kill myself and try and come back as something cooler every time. Like, I want to be like a cheetah one time. That'd be fucking dope if I came back to life as a cheetah. Or like, it would suck to be like a fish, because I just get like eaten by a shark. But reincarnation's a cool concept in my opinion, but if you believe in like an afterlife or like a heaven or something like that, the equivalent to a heaven, then cool. I mean, tell me what you believe in. I just want to know what you guys think happens after you die, because it's an interesting topic for me. You know, it's something that as I said in the beginning of the video, I've spent hours of my life pondering about, because there's literally no definite answer. It's something that you talk about with your friends and then get into large arguments. If I see one single argument in the comment section, I will block you, because you have to realize, all of you have to realize, that you can't win an argument on YouTube. It's not possible. You are not going to change the person who you're fighting with's opinion just by a YouTube comment. They're not going to be like, oh, you're right, darn, I'm so fucking stupid. Like, it doesn't work like that. Use your fucking head. You're not going to change someone's opinion unless you're just trying to get on their nerves and not really having any intentions of changing their opinion, but that's usually what a fight or an argument is about. You're trying to make a point to that person, but unless you have a really good reason as to why you're arguing with a person in the comment section below, you will be made a target for me. I don't really know where I was going with that, but I apologize. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'm FMJ. I'm out. Peace.